I just can't be stuffed anymore, basically. It's just like, yeah, no. Why is everything against me when I'm just me? I'm trying to do my best for my girl, for myself. And then everybody just wants to do horrible stuff. And I'm sort of thinking, well, why me? And there's another situation that's happened as well too. And,
well, let's just stick with that one situation. So all those thoughts that you just said right there, why is this happening to me? What everyone wants to do is bad stuff, you know, so on and so on. Those thoughts there, you could jumble them up in a wee ball. You know, you're at the moment giving reality to those thoughts. You're saying those thoughts are true, those thoughts are real. And in the act of doing that, it's making your body go and your heart go and your solar plexus
no,
go.
it's not.
You
no,
know?
I'm fighting it. Yes, no, I'm not giving in. I'm just thinking, why the hell are those beep, beep, beep? What have they got against me? I'm not giving in. I'm just withdrawing. Because I don't know why they're against me, what I'm doing, why they hate me, and they don't even know. Well, one doesn't know me. And it's sort of like, well, what's the universe trying to say? Why?
But again, those thoughts there, they hate me. What are they trying to do to me? You know, so your thoughts are saying this stuff and you are believing what your thoughts are saying. Like Muji says it really well, right? I don't know if you guys have looked into Muji much, but he says, if some guy came into your lounge, put his feet up on your sofa, got the remote, turned on the telly, just started like, you know, got something from the fridge, would you be like, hey, wait a minute, mate, what the fuck are you doing? Piss off. Or would you be like, oh, yeah, okay, fine. Just take over my house. But this is what we're doing with our thoughts, right? So these thoughts are coming into our mind and they're saying all this stuff. And we're going, yep, because you're in my mind, you must be true. But do we really want to give reality to these things that make us feel so awful? Like, for example, right, okay, your husband, your ex is, you know, you're really annoyed with him. He's done something that was very out of order, according to you, right? So we can look at it from that level, right? This guy has done something terrible and I hate him and I don't know why he hates me. And then you could look at it from that personality level, or you could look at it from a soul level and say, me and this guy have got a lot of karma. We chose to come here together at the same time because we chose to trigger each other so that each other could activate the healing that they needed to do. And this person who was my ex is doing that for me now. He's activating me. He's showing me where I need healing. And I thank him for that. I know that his soul, his deepest soul, you know, because he's not, when he dies, he's going to carry on to another life, to another life, to another life, right? So that eternal essence that is him loves me, completely freaking loves me. The personality is a twat, right? Doesn't appreciate me at all. But his soul loves me. And my soul loves his soul, just like anybody else. Everywhere, we all feel that way about each other, but our personalities, you know, clash. So if you upgrade the way you're looking at the situation, do you see how that could soften and help you to operate, you know, to move or just feel better, to just feel better? Because the way that you're choosing to look at it is perpetuating your suffering, you know. And so I guess it's up to you. Like, nobody can take that away. If you want to suffer, you can. But if you wanted to feel better, you know, there are other ways. And it starts with looking at, what am I thinking? What are these thoughts in my head? Are they real? Are they true? You know, am I going to believe them? Because I don't want to feel like that. And
well, no, I don't want to, but
yeah,
what is really bugging me is that nobody's telling me the answers that I want to find. Why are so many people against me? What have I done? Why am I trying to do good stuff for my girl, and everybody's against me. The
Well,
bloody
maybe, you know, that energy of everybody's against me. Why is everybody, you know, doing all this stuff? You see how when we're thinking in that's creating an energy, isn't it? So you're in that vibration. Why is everybody doing? Why is no one getting answers? Okay, so by the law of attraction, you're banging this drum. Why is everybody not doing this? Why am I not getting the answers? Why am I not going?
No, I'm not.
And
No,
law of
I'm
attraction
not. No,
is giving
I'm
you more of
not.
that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Law of
but I'm
attraction
trying to
is
find an
matching
answer.
that.
I'm not going totally over the top. I just want to find a gentle
I understand totally. Of course you do. So I'm just trying to show you that when we get caught up in these, you know, programs, we go on this, oh, why aren't I getting this? Why is this not happening? And often it's not happening because we are in that energy. We can't even let in any answers because we're just going around and around in the same old, like beating ourselves up with the problem. Why is this not happening? Why? When if we just let it go, moved into a kind of a, you know, as you've done, because you've told me that you've had moments where you've felt better, you've, you know, worked with yourself, and then, you know, that's helped you to feel better. So, you know, when you're in that space of feeling a little bit better, ideas can come, you know, opportunities can open up. But when we're in that going around and around, we close off all new ideas, all opportunities, and all we can find is more of that. That's all we're getting. So it's not that you letting go of those feelings is making you them win, because you're not punishing anybody but yourself when you're in that. And you letting go of that means you're going to open up to the universe to freaking help you. Because at the moment you're going like this and the universe can't get in. You're going, no, go away. I want to be in this because I'm punishing them because what did they do to me? You know what I mean? But because I had a client recently in a similar situation. She's got a court case. She doesn't want this person to win and it's all this. But she realizes with her energy that she's in, she's kind of perpetuating the problem. She knows she needs to let it down. And when she comes into her sanity, she'll get the ideas that will help her through, that will help her know what to say to the right person when, so she can get the answers that she needs to get, you know? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've been through a similar, well, I don't know what your situation is, but I've been through a situation where with my husband, ex-husband, who was an absolute twat, to put it mildly. And for a good few years, I was in this place of, you know, I left, but I was in this place of fear and why me? Why is he so horrible to me? Why can't he just move on? Why can't he let me be? Why is he harassing me? Why? You know, like I was really, I was in not a very good place. And then I read something along the lines of what Susan was just saying about how at a soul level we agreed to come and do this, you know, like we agreed. I said, you know, my challenge in this lifetime is going to be through relationships, and he said, well, I'll help you with that. I'll be the asshole who's going to make your life a misery so that you can learn about that. And I went, thank you, that is awesome. And so I sort of like had these sort of thoughts, and then every time he did something after that, it was really hard. I'd go inside, I'd be going, thank you for helping me grow through this, and thank you for loving me so much that you're prepared for other people to think you're a total idiot, even because of the way you're behaving. You're prepared to let all that go, you know, like you lose friends over it because you love me so much. And it was only over a matter of months of me doing this, he changed. He actually started to change. He just stopped bothering me. He stopped being so cruel. He stopped harassing me, just little bit by little bit. He could actually talk civilly, you know, and then eventually he just left me alone, which was all good. But it was like, as soon as I changed my attitude to him, he changed his attitude to me, even though he didn't know I was changing, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's so good.
And I felt like a little bit like I'd taken my power back, because instead of being afraid, I was being thankful.
Yeah.
Instead of being
Yeah.
confused, I was sort of, seeing him in a different light.